In a small, poor village, there lived a kind and powerful king. One day he made a big announcement. "Tomorrow, all the children of this village may come to my palace. You can take anything you want from my treasure house." The news spread like fire. The children were excited. That night, every house was full of discussion. One child said, "I will take gold so we can be rich." Another said, "I will take silver and sell it for money." One planned, "I will take precious stones, diamonds and rubies." Another said, "I will take expensive clothes so we will look like royalty." One poor child said, "I will take food, at least we won't be hungry." But among them was one faithful child. Quietly he said, "I will take the king." The other children laughed. "How can you take the king? That makes no sense." The faithful child replied, "If the king becomes mine, then everything in the kingdom becomes mine. I will never be poor. I will never be hungry. I will always be protected." The next day, the children rushed into the palace. They grabbed gold, silver, jewels, clothes and food. But the faithful child walked straight to the king, held his hand and said, "Your Majesty, I choose you." The king smiled and lifted him up. From that day on, that child lived in the palace. He had food every day, beautiful clothes, protection and love. Not just for a moment, but for his whole life.
Every day, millions of people wake up chasing after the same things: gold, money, success, the finest clothes, the next thrill. We run ourselves weary, believing that if we just had a little more, we would finally be at peace. But here is the truth we so often forget. Everything this world offers is temporary. Wealth can vanish, success can crumble, possessions can be stolen in a single night. Yet there is a promise that will never fade. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, Jesus said, "Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you." All these things, not some, all. When we place God at the center of our lives, he does not leave us empty-handed. He provides what we need when we need it, in ways we could never have planned for ourselves. The psalmist understood this deeply. In Psalm 23, verse 1, David wrote, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Think about that for a moment. When the creator of the universe is your shepherd, what could you possibly lack? He leads you beside still waters. He restores your soul. He prepares a table for you, even in the presence of your enemies. So today, let go of the anxious striving. Release the grip on what you cannot keep. Choose God first, and watch as everything else falls gently into place. You were never meant to carry it all alone. The shepherd is calling. Will you follow?